July 2021 Astro Tarot Forecast. My name is Audrey Alison, and I'm shuffling the Ludi Lescaut Tarot from Louisiana, New Orleans. And please watch your sun sign, your moon sign, and your rising sign for a full dose of the cosmos for the month, Aries. We're starting this month with Mercury direct, thankfully, because that was a very chaotic retrograde that affected so much technology. And I personally had the cable company over 3 times in 3 weeks, or the internet, I should say. And so many technical dramas were occurring. It'd be interesting to see how they related to you, seeing as though that retrograde had sextiled you in your personal planets that you hold in Aries. However, on July 9th, we have a new moon at 18 degrees of Cancer. This month, there is energy in your 4th house of home and environment. Our new moon exists there in Cancer, in the 4th sector of foundation and comfort. There's a new source or opportunity to provide yourself with care, nurturing, a new environment. I also feel like you could have an expansion or a new idea for your home, and this might have to do with privacy and boundary and protection of personal space. Mercury also enters Cancer on July 11th, and the planet of details and data and instructions represent Mercury and communication. So there's a lot to tend to in the home and a lot to organize, strategize, entertain in terms of talking, expressing, and communicating with not just people in the home, but the mother, the maternal energy in your life. And if you're lucky to have your mother here, you could communicate to her directly. And if you're one of the people whose mother has passed, you can still communicate to spirit and check in. And perhaps there's an extension or a communication or expression to you as you dream. You could receive data and a connection from the maternal energy in your life. On July 21st, Venus enters Virgo, and the planet of attraction and love and prosperity as well will enter your 6th sector of work and commitment and daily regimen and your health. So this can smooth over ailments for you, Aries. And if you have not been feeling well, Venus in this health sector could have you attract the right healers, doctors, physicians, or people that can assist, a tribe of help, of healers. Venus in the 6th sector soothes and smooths the chronic illnesses, and this could also position you for some job interviews and selections to be called in to communicate or speak and to promote yourself. On July 22nd, our sun enters Leo conjunct Mars. Mars will be in Leo from June 27th. Actually, for the whole month, Mars is in Leo. So the sun conjunct Mars in your 5th sector. This is about leisure, pleasure, sports, betting, and gambling. The 2 fiery planets, the sun and Mars, are in a very fiery sector of Leo. And this is where you are focused, and fun is in order for Aries. Aries wants light-hearted passion and connection. Aries doesn't need serious commitment right now, and structuring your own personal environment is your focus and what gives you pleasure. Tending to your space and getting all of your ducks in a row internally is here for Aries. And there's all the time in the world for true love and romance and passion from July 22nd through August 21st or 22nd. On July 23rd, we have our full moon at 1 degrees of Aquarius. In your very social sector, the sector that governs your relationships and friendships, and who you are aligned with on social media and your online presence, there's an awareness here. And there might be a closure to an area that you currently host online, or even a club or organization that you're affiliated with. Aries is making some changes in who their friendships are and who they relate to, who they are re-upping their dues with. Also, if there's an exposure of something online or someone hacking your account, this is to be watched. An awareness on the 23rd could indicate, in the 11th house, could indicate spam or some kind of fraudulent hacking behavior here. On July 27th, Mercury moves into Leo to join the Sun and Mars. So there are energetic and detailed planets in this sector of freedom, independence, fun and creative entrepreneurial projects and pursuits. This is also the sector of children. So there is activity for Aries to relate to their children, and in a very hands-on, playful way, trips and outdoor experiences, playgrounds, and bringing them in touch with nature and the beach and things like that, if applicable to where you live. Jupiter makes a retrograde. He does this once a year, though. This isn't rare. And when Jupiter retrogrades on July 28th, this does not stop the benevolence of this planet and what this is capable of expanding for you in your 11th and 12th house. So Jupiter is teetering in between Aquarius and Pisces. Aquarius governing your 11th sector, where he'll reside and retrograde back into from July 28th, going direct on October 18th in Aquarius at 22 degrees, and then officially entering Pisces December 28th of this year, direct. So you're expanding your tribe as you cut out who isn't working for you, and you are honing in on how many clubs and organizations you're affiliated with, but you don't want to spread yourself too thin, and that's what this retrograde is about. Being choosy and selective in who you connect with. Okay, Aries, here are your cards for the month of July, and I am running a special for my readings. I will have a 15% off code for you in the notes below, and that is FOURTH, F-O-U-R-T-H. Okay, and if you use that when you select your reading, you will receive your 15% off. And let's do the tarot. I'm excited to see what comes up for you, Aries. The Eight of Cups. You can turn around and walk away from something. You can say, I'm no longer participating in this. And it's an emotional feeling that I'm getting. And the Seven of Swords. You don't need to be robbed from or taken from or drained. And this could be very literal in terms of fraud and online, the swords, computers. Watch the spam and the hacking and your account passwords for social media and your online presence. And the Prince of Swords. Communication, expression, check your wording, and perhaps around that full moon on July 23rd in your 11th house of what the swords govern, the internet and expression and communicating with others and your online relationships, there's an awareness here. So perhaps saying less is important around that full moon, and without exposing too much of yourself, without revealing so much, and keeping some things private. And now you have the King of Coins, the master of your environment and occupation. Your environment, the 4th house of home. Tend to that. Organize. The king is prepared. And that's what Aries will be this month. Getting all of your ducks in a row. I hope this was helpful for you. Again, I am having a special, and that is July 1st through July 5th. And if you, July 1st through July 4th. And if you enter the word 4th in the code section on my book a reading page, you will receive 15% off your reading rate. Thank you so much, Aries. Remember, the sky is limitless, so reach for the stars.